mysterious monsters, underwater adventures, and a futuristic submarine. This week, I'm taking you 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea with Geek Crash Course. Jules Verne published 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea in 1870, and it follows the adventures of Captain Nemo and his futuristic submarine-like ship called the Nautilus, through the eyes of Professor Pierre Aronnax, a scientist and lecturer from France that studies marine biology. He's our narrator and protagonist. He has an assistant named Conseil, who's a loyal assistant but kind of an odd little Flemish dude. Ned Land is an angry harpooning enthusiast who's the third member of our merry little band of characters, but he mostly complains about being stuck on the Nautilus and he likes to kill things. Captain Nemo is the captain of the Nautilus. He's of unknown nationality and he's been exiled or has exiled himself from civilization. He's a brilliant engineer and scientist. He also has a vengeful streak against society in general because he's no longer a part of it. The Nautilus, although it's a boat, should be included as a character in its own right because it's not just any boat. It is a gigantic, magnificent submarine-style ship that's wildly technologically advanced for the time of publication of the story. It's electrically powered, hydrodynamically designed, and because of the way it refreshes its air supply and dives into the water, it's often mistaken for a whale. 20,000 Leagues is the only sci-fi film to be personally produced by Walt Disney. Professor Aronnax is working in New York and gets a last-minute offer to work aboard a Navy ship to find a creature that's been terrorizing the seas. It's something gigantic, akin to a whale or a narwhal that's been destroying ships on the open seas. And Professor Aronnax is sure it can't be any type of sea vessel because who could possibly build something that's super powerful and technologically advanced without someone knowing about it? Foreshadowing. They start chasing an electric narwhal, which is actually the Nautilus, Captain Nemo's fearsome submarine. The Nautilus takes them down, and Aronnax, Conseil, and Ned Land are sort of taken prisoner by Captain Nemo, the mysterious man without a country, captain of the lawless Nautilus, who basically does whatever he wants. He tells Professor Aronnax that he must stay aboard now, so that no one finds out about his secret submarine and his lack of affiliation with any nation. Aronnax is actually kind of jazzed about this, because he's a marine biology professor, and they're going on an underwater adventure, even if he doesn't really have a choice. They see some cool stuff, they go scuba diving courtesy of Nemo's tricked out technology on the Nautilus, run into some cannibals, and bury a corpse in an underwater graveyard. By the second half of the book, they've covered about 6,000 leagues under the sea. They visit Atlantis, yes, the mythical lost city. We find out that Captain Nemo is anti-whaling, and they kill a giant squid. Then Captain Nemo sinks another ship because he doesn't like them and he's kind of pissed, which freaks out Aronnax and his friends. Aronnax, Conseil, and Ned Land stage a daring escape as the Nautilus is being sucked into a whirlpool. They manage to escape, but the fate of the Nautilus is left unknown. The Nautilus's description and design were considered ahead of its time since it very accurately describes a lot of submarine technology that hadn't been invented yet. Because of this technological insight, 20,000 Leagues continues to be considered more of a sci-fi story, whereas some of Verne's other works that turned out to not be so scientifically accurate, such as Journey to the Center of the Earth, are now classified as adventure stories. Homework. Read the book. It's a fun nautical jaunt and a classic sci-fi story. Check out the 1954 movie. It is a great live-action Disney film and features a wicked giant squid. Also, check out The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, both the comic and the movie. The comic weaves Captain Nemo and the Nautilus into it really nicely, and the LXG movie, while flawed, imagines the Nautilus perfectly. What kind of technology would you have on your secret, lawless submarine? Let me know in the comments below, and remember to subscribe for more Geek Crash Course. The 20,000 leagues from the title of the story reference the distance traveled underwater by the Nautilus and not the depth to which it dives. For reference sake, 1 league is about 4 kilometers. That's it for this week's episode on 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I hope you enjoyed all 20,000 of them. Until next time, if you have any questions, you can find Geek Crash Course on Twitter, Facebook, and our website, geekcrashcourse.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Geek Crash Course. It's fine, I fixed it.